Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Erica with Memory Box Candle Co. And I make videos all about the journey of starting a candle business. And today's video is going to be quick and to the point, just answering the most common question that I got in my last video. And I also realize that it's a question that I tend to get often when it comes to the pouring pitcher and then now also with this pistol funnel as well. If you didn't see my last video, I will have it linked above so you can check it out to see what I'm talking about. But essentially the most asked question when it comes to this is, how do you clean it? I even had somebody say that they no longer use it because they don't know how to clean it. Now, I just use a heat gun and paper towels, and I will show you exactly how I go about cleaning it. So all I'm gonna do is just take my heat gun and I'm going to heat up the entire pistol funnel until the wax is liquid and it's running down to the bottom. Now, all the way down to the bottom, there is hardened wax down there. So what I actually do is I have I guess a catch-all or a runoff, or I don't know what you would call it. I have this little 1 pound pouring pitcher that this is the job of this pouring pitcher, is to catch runoff. I use this for my beeswax and then also to clean out anything with the pouring pitcher or the pistol funnel as well. So I'm just going to go through, and what I'm gonna do with this is I am going to get this out of the way and then switch it over to putting this right underneath it. So I'm going to heat it up, and then as soon as the wax is melted down at the bottom, I'm going to lift it up so any of the wax that's in here is going to drip into the runoff pitcher. So now most of this is completely melted, and I'm just hitting this button and trying to get out all of the little bits of wax that is melting through, and I'll even hold the button down so that the bottom hole is exposed, and then I'll go through and heat it up again just to make sure that I'm getting as much of that wax out of there as possible. And then I'm going to take my wooden skewer and a small piece of paper towel, and I'm going to push it down. Now, this is not a perfect science with this. It's really just kind of like a half moon, kind of like a C shape when you're gonna be cleaning it out. I'll also pull it up from the bottom and kind of tuck it down to clean as much from the bottom as possible, and then pull it back up. And it doesn't take too long, and then I'm done. And now it is all cleaned out. You can see that there's no more hardened wax in there anymore, and it is good to go for the next scent. And I've never had any issues with cross-contamination with scents. You have to think about, if you're switching out scents in this, it's really not going to affect it if there's a teeny tiny bit of the fragrance oil and wax mixed together left in here and you're pouring in a new scent. I've been making candles for years. I've never had that issue in between. And I also do the same thing when I'm cleaning out my pouring pitchers as well. I highly recommend that you invest in this pistol funnel. It has made the process of making candles so much better for me. I'm able to fit so many more candles on the table, and it just feels so much more efficient. I will say I wouldn't recommend, which I've done before in the past, I wouldn't recommend mixing the fragrance and the wax inside of this pouring pitcher. I've noticed not so great results in the performance of my candles when I had done that before in the past. So I do still recommend to mix everything in the pouring pitcher and then add it to the pistol funnel. It's just going to yield way better candles. But anyways, I really hope this answered your question and gave you a visual demonstration on how I go about cleaning out this pistol funnel when making candles. And if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave it a thumbs up, as well as subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, don't forget to follow me over on Instagram at Memory Box Candle Co. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.